Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am back again with another video, and I'm gonna be doing the Fenty beauty impressions. I don't know if I would actually say that it is a first impressions, being that I already filmed this video once before, but because of the lighting I was just like, you know what, the lighting is not doing it justice. After wearing the foundation for a full day, I kind of had some adverse thoughts about it, so I just wanted to share all that. So I said, you know what, I'm just gonna do the video over in brighter lighting so you can see, or maybe I'm just bugging, I'm not sure, but so we can see. So if you'd like to see the rest of this video, stay tuned. Alright, so my brows are done, concealed. I did not buy Rihanna's primer. She has a actually, let me get all this because I'm going to get all the information correct. Alright, so out of the whole collection, I only bought 4 items. I have the foundation, a highlighter, a shimmer stick, and the gloss bomb. So on my face, I just have a regular primer. I'm using the Becca Pore Perfecting Mattifying Primer. I think that's the name of it. So Rihanna does have a primer. It's called Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. It claims to blur whatever pores you may have, all that good stuff. I don't really think I had a need for an extra primer, so I didn't buy that. The foundation, the Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation, retailed for $34. The matte skin stick, which was the concealer and the contour, there we go, those sold for $25. The shimmer skin sticks, which were like stick highlighters, that was $25 as well. And then she had a trio, which was the MAC Sticks trio, which you can get a concealer, a contour color, and a highlight for $54, opposed to just buying them separately, you know, because most people I guess would buy the concealer and the contour and everything. I didn't. I only bought one, but you know, if you want to. $54. And then her highlighters go for $34. There are 6 shades, which I'm going to tell you right now. She has Trophy Wife, of course, which is like everybody's new fave. Metal Moon, Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal, Mean Money and Hustler Baby, Girl Next Door and Chic Freak, as well as Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. She also has a gloss bomb, which is a universal lip luminizer. It goes for $18. And she also has a few brushes. She has a foundation brush, a highlighting brush, I guess you can say like a beauty blender, a portable concealer brush, portable highlighter brush. She just has a whole bunch of stuff. And then she also has a blotting powder, an invisible matte blotting powder, as well as some papers and all that stuff. It was cool. But I figured I'd just start slow, and I just bought only 4 items. On opening night in New York City, I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning because that's when everything went live. And I got my hands on Trophy Wife and the Gloss Bomb. Actually, this past week, I went to Sephora, and I had no intention of getting the foundation because it's been sold out everywhere. I even called the same store beforehand. The lady lied to me saying, oh, it's going to be back in 2 weeks. Clearly, it was back that same day. So, I got my hands on the foundation. This is in the color 420. But I have some qualms about this, and we're going to talk about that during the video. And then also, I picked up one of the shimmer sticks in the color Unicorn. It's kind of like a purple, which I'll swatch that as well. It's kind of a purple, and I figured I don't have a color like that, so why not? Yeah. Alright, so I'm just going to start this whole video. I'm just going to go in with my foundation and then all that stuff. Considering that I did not buy the concealer and the contour shades, I'm just going to use what I have. So clearly that's not Fenty, so I'm just going to skip through the video when I do my concealer and my contouring, because there's no point to do that. But right now I'm just going to go in with my foundation, which I think is like everybody's new thing. So I did test out, as I said before, I did test out this foundation when I filmed it yesterday. It's not bad, but there's something that is off. So I just did 3 pumps. This foundation is super duper watery, but it claims to be soft matte, and I could attest to that. So I'm just going to go in with a beauty blender. I didn't buy any of her brushes or sponges as well because I didn't need it. Okay, so this is how it's going on at first. The product does dry very quickly, which I love. If you have drier skin, you may not like this product as well. But I always said, for those who have dry skin, you can always moisturize to bring the moisture back into your skin. People who are oily, you can always mattify or do your tips and tricks for oily skin in order for this product to work for you. I also tried using this with a foundation brush. I used my Sigma F80 brush. And I didn't like the way it applied. I don't know. I feel like because maybe this is such a watery foundation that it just didn't work. Like, it just felt as if it was just taking the product around my face and not like buffing it into the skin. Another thing about this foundation, a lot of people said that the color oxidized, which at first I actually said that it didn't oxidize. I felt as if it more so dried a different color. I think of it as dyeing hair. When you dye hair and when your hair is wet, the true color does not show up until it actually dries. Like, you may color your hair bright red, but it doesn't show that color. It probably shows more of a darker shade of purple even until it dries. So that's kind of how I thought of this foundation. I don't know. Something is off about this foundation, and it's not what it claims to do, because I feel like it claims to do the right things as far as blurring. Like, am I like completely perfect? No, but I do see the blurring powder, the blurring power that Rihanna was trying to give. One thing I could say, this is a buildable foundation. I feel like once you let the first coat dry, you could go back in with another and maybe build up to that full coverage look that you would probably want. But for right now, this is like doable for me. So my face is set, well, under my eyes set. I'm going to set my face with my Maybelline Fit Me powder. Some people say they didn't have to set their face. I have oily skin, so if I don't set it, it doesn't work. So I'm just gonna set my face. I'm gonna do exactly what I did yesterday to see like where the discrepancy is. Okay, so I don't know if the camera's picking it up the way that I see it. I feel like there's a slight gray cast because of the foundation, and granted, maybe it didn't sit on my skin long enough for like the oxidizing process, you know, didn't really happen yet, I guess, but still workable though. It's not something where, to me, it's so noticeable, but I feel like I see it. So that's kind of where I'm at with this foundation. I know Vicky Logan. She's another YouTuber, if you did not know. Look her up. She's like so cute. She had an issue. She did the whole Fenty impression video, but she also had an issue with the foundation colors. Like, you found a color that's either that you think is your shade, you try it, you take it home, you try it, and it's just something off. Like, either it's too yellow, it's too red. I don't like my foundation to look red because it looks like I'm on fire. And then if a foundation looks too yellow on me, it makes me look like a ghost, maybe look like a duppy. So I don't know. I'm confused. Does the bronzing make the color a little bit better, or do I still look a little bit yellow? Like, or is it yellow? Is it gray? I feel like there's just a cast, but I don't know if I'm just bugging. Like, but anyway, so while I stew on that and while the foundation continues to set, we're gonna go in with everybody's favorite part, which is the highlighting. I'm gonna swatch both of them. This is Unicorn. This is the shimmer stick I have. I'm just gonna swatch it here. This is a purple. Ooh, girl. Swatch Trophy Wife right here. So it's a nice yellow gold. So I'm just gonna first use a shimmer stick. One thing, number one, let's talk about the product. Because a lot of people were saying that the product and how much you get. This is how much you get in the whole tube for $25. It's not ridiculous, but I think something else that people are kind of forgetting, that the product is not going to run out as fast as some other products that shall not be named. So I think it's doable. But again, it is $25. I mean, $25. Alright. So I don't want to swipe. That's the thing about like highlighting sticks. I don't like dragging it down because I feel like it lifts off my foundation. So I'm just gonna like tap it and see. Off the bat, this is a more of a drier highlighter stick. Like it's not, oh, see that side view, girl. It's not such a creamy, but it's also not super dry neither. But it's doable. Also, I don't want to rub. I'm not rubbing. I'm just like dabbing. Alright. Then I'm just going to use a clean finger, which is just my pinky. And just kind of rub that in. And tap that into my skin. I'm going in with like Bay Almighty Trophy Wife. A lot of people like were packing this product on, and I don't know why they're doing that. But the compact is so cute. Like, I can't. But I'm just going to use a regular fan brush. I'm just going to tap, and let the fallout fall where it may. And I'm just going to lightly, okay, we can do a little bit more. Alright. So I put a little bit more highlighter like everywhere. I put it on my collarbones. I did more on my cheeks, my chin, my upper lip. Okay, I kind of OD'd, but I mean, it is Rihanna. I even went up on my like temples, like. But she got me shook. Highlighters, A++. Foundation. Alright. So my last product from her, of course, is the Gloss Bomb. I did line my lips with Chestnut. This is not a sticky gloss. A lot comes out when you take the applicator out. So I do like to just kind of wipe off the extra into the bottle, but oh, look at that. Some people say it smells like watermelons. I can see why you say that, but like to me it kind of gives you 90s 2000 nostalgia. Like, you know, you had a lip gloss that smelled just like this at one point when you were younger. Like, the gloss is an A+ for me off the bat. The moment I even tried it on, it was it for me. It's not sticky. You ever see glosses that are super sticky, like you put your lips together and it's just like, no, it's not like that. The shimmer stick, I didn't think I was gonna like this as much actually, and I actually did like it. However, I just wouldn't, you know, of course, rub it on the way that other people would, because it's gonna lift off my foundation and then it's just too much. So, but I dabbed it on and it worked just as well. Trophy Wife, I mean, does not, I don't know how that does it. Okay, so lastly, the foundation. I like the coverage. I like the finish. I feel like it doesn't give me such a matte look, but it also doesn't leave me dewy, which I like. The color, I'm still debating on it. I feel like it doesn't look bad now, but then again, that's what happens with foundations. In certain lightings, your foundation does not work. I mean, that color can be you to the T, but sometimes it just doesn't work, and maybe that's what it was, because now here looking at it, to me, I don't think it looks that bad, or it looks bad at all. I did bronze it, I did everything to it, but I don't know what the problem was. This foundation does have flashback, okay? And that's the thing that I'm trying to figure out. I was like, is it because my foundation wasn't my exact match, or like, was the color wrong? Because I took a picture with flash last night and I looked casket ready, and that was not okay. So was it because that's just flash and just the foundation just had flashback, or what? I don't know what went wrong. This is the final look. This is what Rihanna did to me. My highlight is popping. My face is beautiful. And this, imagine, this is not even a full base beat. Like, and I'm looking this good. But yes. So thank you guys so much for watching my video. I will see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the shebang. At least I hope you do. I'll see you guys next time.